Hey guys, Jsnow, and this video for Warlords of Draenor Beta is going to be about Apex Crystals, the new currency in Warlords of Draenor. So there's a couple ways you can get these through a big daily quest, which I'll show later in the video. That will give you about 800 Apex Crystals, and you can kill either some rare mobs in all around Draenor, or the actual mobs in certain questing zones drop Apex Crystals. And what you're going to be using these for are for gear. So let's go check out the gear. So this looks like a placeholder vendor. Not sure if he's actually going to be the vendor, but this is your garrison, and he should be in the garrison. So I'm just going to use one piece of gear as an example to get this, I guess, more concise, because this is, yeah, just more concise. So, crystal plated great helm. So you will be able to buy gear depending on your class with Apex Crystals. So for 5,000 Apex Crystals, I can get the Crystal Plated Great Helm. So this is basically the entry-level piece of gear. Right now, I'm wearing the Heroic 680 gear, but that was given to me for free on the Heroic, and is given to everybody on the specific server to test out the raids when they come out. But otherwise, when you're just starting off at level 100, and you will need a level 3 garrison, I think, to buy these items. So you will get a 630 Crystal Plated Great Helm as your first, I guess, major upgrade if you're not going straight into raiding. So, for 5,000 you buy this plate helm, and then if you want to upgrade it even more, you can get the exceptional Crystal Plate Helm. So now the item level 645, and it's an epic piece, and it requires just the old plate helm to be in your bags, but now 11,500 Apex Crystals. So that's quite a lot. Since the cap is 20,000, that's actually more than half. But it seems like you could farm these all day if you really want to, but it's kind of just another option for players to get more gear. Otherwise, you can just probably go into Raid Finder and try to see what gear you get there, but these are just other options to buy gear. So, next plate helm. So now we have flawless crystal plated great helm. So now with the exceptional great helm that we bought, so to say, we bought before, you can now upgrade it again for the max 20,000 Apex Crystals and get a 655 crystal plate helm. Now, what I didn't mention the other plate helm before is it says for this one it says Black Foundry raid available. So Blizzard is releasing the raids not right away. It's going to be like a raid every week, similar to what they did in Mr. Pandaria. So Black Foundry, I think, is the second LFR, so let me go check really quick. And I think the Slad Works is the first of that one, so I'm not exactly sure. But basically, once that wing of LFR or that raid comes out, then this item will be available for purchase now. I don't speak for Blizzard, but I'm thinking this is just to gate it off, so players don't just form groups and farm up Apex Crystals to outgear the current raid content like in like 2 days. So that's pretty interesting, but that should be gone in about a month or so once all the raids are out. So hopefully you get the idea of that. Now you're wondering just gear maybe, but instead you could also get mounts. So we have a Hippo mount that you can get for 50,000 gold, but also requires 5,000 Apex Crystals, which is a little bit strange. You would think maybe the mount would cost more Apex Crystals, but hey, it's less, so that's pretty cool. But it does cost a ton of gold. Or you can get you can hire followers, and then there's other vendors in your garrison that do sell different types of pets for Apex Crystals. So that's just I guess a basic assortment of what you can buy. So onto how to get these Apex Crystals. So once you have about a level 3 I think it's level 3 garrison, so let's actually hit the garrison button to make sure, or we can just hit map. So we have the garrison, level 3, I think we have it, and then you get this little table that gives you choice between 2 dailies. So, to my knowledge, there's a PvP one, but I haven't seen it yet. There's a group one, which we do have, which is called the Pit. So this one is saying the Black Rock forces based out of the Pit in Gorgon make up the bulk of the Iron Horde army. So it sounds like, you're going to run into the somewhere in Black Rock Foundry, and you'll need a group to get this quest done. Or you can take the solo route. So this one has us going into the Spires of Arax, Upper Skedis. So for 800 crystals, I'm going to choose that one since I don't think I'll be able to find anyone on beta immediately. So let's go choose Upper Skedis. So I get the quest Assault on Upper Skedis, and I'm going to have to find where that quest went. Alright, so it ends up, I was like, where'd the quest go? So you have to go open your quest map, make sure view all quest is clicked because they did change the UI, and there's the maps for all the zones, which look pretty cool. And here we have the daily, so it's marked by daily assault on Skedis. Oh, and Skedis, if I'm saying it right, I don't know if I'm saying it right. So if you click that, it will say assault on Skedis, and it will tell you what to do, and then it tells you rewards. So 46 gold for this quest, and 800 of those juicy Apex crystals. Alright, so I made it to Skedis. Unfortunately, there was no flight path to it, but I had to travel up to the top. So now the objective changes, and it says we have to thwart the forces. So basically, I assume it's just kill as many as possible until they get demoralized. So let's go take out some. I'm going to take out a bunch of mobs and see if they drop any kind of, Apex crystals, because apparently the drop rate, to my knowledge, for Apex crystals off of just grinding mobs isn't too great. But I'm betting if you can get like a 5-man group, you can definitely get a lot more faster. And whoa, that's definitely a cool new ability I've never seen. So there you go, Apex Crystals. So we got one. Alright, so this place ends up being a huge battle zone, which I think everywhere the daily sends you, either basically to any huge battle zone, so to say. So what we have here is, in order to get your percentage up faster, because I was actually just running around not sure what to do, you need to turn in these laborers that you saved to an actual, to a bird guy who's in the bubble. So that's how you increase your stuff. So we got to talk to him, say you rescued him, and there you go, you get a little bit more. So it is very grindy, but so far, as far as Apex crystals, we got about 40 minus 13 is, math is terrible, about 32, I don't know, 32 or not 32, like 28 or 29. 27, I'm going to go with 27. So we got 27 Apex crystals from just grinding mobs for a couple of minutes. So you can do the full grind, but you want to get the quest done. So I'm going to get the quest done first, and then turn it in for those max amount of Apex crystals. Alright, so to collect your reward, just head over to your scout, Valdez, or if the horde, it's probably this guy who's next to the table who gives out the commands, and complete your quest, and you get your 800 Apex crystals. So I was able to get about 20-something extra crystals just by grinding down the mobs, and the event is still going on, so you could still run around, help other players kill those birds in that specific event. So it's pretty cool because it feels almost like a war-like feel, because there was just tons of mobs. Well, I didn't record it. There was like flurries of like 10 birds just coming down from the sky and attacking you at random, so it was a pretty fun quest. A little bit grindy, but definitely it brings that little bit of, so to say, the Warcraft 3 feel where you're like surrounded by enemies and you just gotta group up and take them down. So overall, pretty awesome. So thanks for watching this video. Hopefully you guys learned a little bit more about Apex crystals. Check out the channel for more WoW videos, and I'll see you guys next time.